Hello, wrestling fans. Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. Today I'm with Jeremiah Plunkett.
Yellow again, everybody. Jeremiah Plunkett and Quentin Charisma. Once again, we are smack dab along ringside and ready to go with another big week of the Territorial Rasslin Review podcast. And Quentin, how you doing, my friend?
I'm hurting.
Yeah, you had a trip up and down some stairs at old MTSU, didn't you?
Yep. I actually did the stairs 3 days, and I'm dying now. So, yeah.
So, what was the final?
I don't want to talk about it.
MTSU put a hurting on the Hilltoppers, huh?
We won one of the games.
we got to meet up the day after that first game, and you said that one was pretty ugly.
The first game was. Second game we won. Third game we lost. The first game was ugly. Second was good. We won. Third game we just I don't know. It wasn't ugly though. It was. We could have. I mean, we should have won, but we're too up and down. We're too inconsistent.
Or you just couldn't handle that MTSU Blue Raider dominant.
Y'all ain't that good either.
Man, I have no idea. I don't get to talk smack.
Yeah, y'all not that good. We're not good. We're not good, and y'all are not that good. So, y'all are not above us this year. We're better than y'all last year. So, like I said, it goes back and forth. 1 year we'll be good. Y'all be down. Then, then next year y'all be up. We'll be down. It just because we basically recruit the same kids, same level basically of kids, and so.
Well, and when we talked about this at lunch too, that portal's going to kill both of us.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's going to kill mid-major schools. It's killing them in basketball, football. Yeah, before you get a mid-major, and if they wasn't drafted, they had to stay there 4 years, or they had to sit out a year or go JUCO, then go back to Division I. Now they can just transfer portal out. But so if they have a good year, yeah, it's going to hurt it's going to hurt everybody really. So, but the thing is, it's still put everybody on an even playing field because it's going to hurt basically everybody in the mid majors. So,
Yeah, I get why they're doing it, and we're not a sports talk show, but I get why they're doing it because those kids have been used to make millions and millions of dollars for universities and got absolutely nothing besides quote unquote an education in return. Because what is it? Maybe 5% get drafted, or get I'm sports period.
Yeah.
I go off NFL numbers because that's what I watch, but I think it's 5%. And that's not even get drafted. That's play. Get to play any football. How many of those guys are great players and they go into video games and they are on posters and all this stuff, and they see nothing for it. And if somebody buys their meal at Waffle House, they can lose their scholarship.
Yeah, it's stupid. NCAA it's a racket. It's all it ever has been. Yeah. So things are changing for the good. But
as far as the players go, but I could see it would hurt a mid-major school for sure.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't think it's gonna hurt all the way around. It ain't gonna hurt because everybody's gonna get affected.
Yeah, I think people will still be able to go to mid-major schools and have a good year or two.
Yeah,
But the minute they get any interest elsewhere, they're gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So like I said, it's gonna affect everybody. It might affect somebody this year, the next year it won't affect them, but the next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be. But I don't know. It's good because the whole transfer portal, because you think about it, a kid goes in, it's like his freshman year. He's recruited everything by the coach. He goes in freshman year. After freshman year, coach leaves. New coach comes in, whole new, way of philosophy. His whole new, his what's the word I'm looking for? His the way he runs his.
Well, it could be his offense. It could scheme. It could be his offense, his defense.
Yeah.
Because if you're a regular defensive tackle, not so much a nose tackle, and you're in a 4-3, and the new D coordinator comes in and runs a 3-4.
Exactly.
So now you've got to learn something new, or you're just out, and you could lose your scholarship.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it really for football, it's really a good thing for football. Because of that right there. But
yeah, I mean, you got an offensive coordinator who likes in the pocket passers, and then all of a sudden here comes a new guy who runs Wildcat. And
Yeah.
your quarterback runs a 4-3. He's got a bullet for 5-3, but he's got a bullet for an arm, but he's not mobile.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you going to do in Wildcat, you know?
Yeah, it's that way it's good for that reason. But anyway, all right. So yeah, so this weekend was fun. We went to where did we go eat at?
Oh, we went to Farmers. Yeah, we got to have
Farmers.
have lunch. Me, you, and Dana over at Farmers.
Yeah, got that good that chocolate meringue pie. That's awesome. I only eat 2 pieces though. I had to control myself because I could eat about 10 pieces of that stuff.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. Spent a couple hours catching up. It's always good to catch up in person. You know, we have these weekly talks, but they're different. It's different when you're in person. You're BS, and Dana's looking at us like we're crazy.
Yeah.
You've probably heard us mention crowbarpress.com, but let's get real for a moment. Scott Teal is crowbarpress.com. Scott has been writing about professional wrestling since 1968 and has edited, written, and published more than 100 books on the subject. Scott was also honored by both the Cauliflower Alley Club and the George Tragus Luthez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame for his contributions as a professional wrestling historian and journalist. All this to say, Scott knows his stuff. But if you're not a big reader, hey, that's okay. Crowbarpress.com also has DVDs, magazines, photos, posters, and t-shirts, all fit for you or the old school wrestling fan in your life. So please, do us a favor and support our friend of the show, Scott Teal, by visiting crowbarpress.com. Professional wrestling legends in print and video.
All right. So what are we doing this week?
Well, yeah, let's go away from the other sports and go to one of the only 2 real sports, this and roller derby. We've got a couple matches for us today. The first, though, we're going to go with mine first because Quentin's is a big, crazy gimmick match. And I always believe you should put those on last. Plus, it's so ridiculous that I think it's going to be hilarious. So this is going to take place in All Japan Pro Wrestling in 1981. I do not have the exact date on this. We can look it up after if we would like. This match is for the IWA Heavyweight Championship, so you should know one of the people who's in it and obviously who's going to win the match. The match is Mil Mascaras, the first and only IWA Heavyweight Champion, versus Chavo Guerrero. This match is brought to us by our friend over at the 78888. The 7 is spelled out 8888. Our numbers. That is over on YouTube. We've seen a couple videos from him previously. And then the match is at about 10 minutes and 41 or 42, depending on what your computer says second.
Yeah.
So if you are zeroed out, Quentin.
Yep, I'm ready.
And you are zeroed out at home, we will hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, got the logo. Everything's in Japanese writing except for the IWA.
Yeah, I always should have taken time to study Japanese as much as I like the culture, and I'm lazy. But I've never fully understood why they do that.
And why is all their track suits? They're always in American too.
Well, so I do know that having
what does that say?
Viva Amigo. Yeah.
Viva Amigo. What are they throwing? Is that confetti?
I believe it is. I hope it is.
I can't even see him. He's getting mugged. Good grief.
Hey, Mascaras is over.
It's getting to the ring is stiffer than the match he's gonna have with Chavo.
Right.
Look at this. Holy smokes.
And for those of you unfamiliar, this is Chavo Classic, Chavo Senior. Obviously not Chavo Jr., who was a baby at this time.
The cops are getting beat to death trying to keep the people's hands back. Holy crap.
Yeah, they are. And that's kind of crazy for Japan.
Man, they're just look at this. Holy smokes.
Like they're big about slapping on the back and stuff. They usually don't mug.
I've never seen a cop, so have you?
No, not full out, riot headgear cops.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was crazy. Look at the people. Holy smokes. Look, they're trying to get in the ring.
Look at these sweet jackets.
Yeah, Chavo's has got the little fringe on the pot. Yeah. Got the big flowers. Man, that was crazy.
Mascaras
Oh,
didn't wear an entrance mask.
here you get it to ripped off. No, he
Oh
didn't.
wait,
He
maybe he
didn't.
did. Maybe he did.
There he goes.
Okay, there it is.
Here we go. Start over.
Ah,
That's all right.
I hate when you see
Oh,
them and they don't look clipped up and they end up being clipped
yeah.
up.
Working the leg there. That's all right. Looks like they've been probably going a few because they got good sweat going.
Yeah.
That may be going about 6 or 7 probably.
This is
That's all right.
this is from Mascaras' personal collection. He's cut out all Chavo's offense.
Yeah. No shine for Chavo.
So here's a question I've always noticed,
Oh, yes. Oh, that's nice.
specifically on
Did y'all
the Mexican wrestler boots. They all have the 3 stripes, but are they Adidas or no? Like,
I don't know.
but
I don't
have
know
you
if they are or
noticed
not.
that?
Yeah. 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 And the Guerreros wore a lot of them. I remember in the 80s, late 70s, early 80s. Like all those pictures and videos I see, a lot of their boots were the 3 stripes. I don't know if they were Adidas or not. Oh, not. Oh, well, that was really slow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
Mill didn't go with that smooth. Little rocking horse action.
Yep. Back and forth. Here we go.
The ref's like, I'm not even going to count. No.
Yeah.
Little front nip up
Stand up.
action by Chavo there.
Oh, I
How-
thought he was going to take a hand for a handshake.
How
first.
tight is the
Oh,
Spanx that Mill's wearing right now? Look how much his belly is sucked in.
I know.
I don't know
Oh,
how he
there you go.
breathed.
Working that leg.
So I know everyone's going to say Eddie, but at this time, who was the top of the Guerrero family? You think?
At
Because
this time,
all time, you have to say Eddie because he accomplished so much.
yeah.
But at this time, Chavo,
Chavo, yeah. Hector, you got an ad popping up.
I do have an ad popping up, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, there it goes. Is
Yeah.
it Google?
No, it's different, but let me know when you can skip.
I can skip now.
All right, 1, 2, 3, skip.
All right, skip.
There we go. Got a little Tizackle action.
Okay, you run the ropes. Just get the
Yep.
big flying burrito.
Yep. But
Did you miss it?
Yeah. So you would say, yeah, missed the cross chop. That's the finish, Daddy.
Yeah.
So you would.
Did he try for the headers and miss, or was they? Or he
I don't know if he missed or Mill's just like, nah,
Nope.
man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, good job, Mill.
On the top. Oh, that was a nice little bump there.
Yeah, they got there.
It took him a minute, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. But no, so you would say Chavo was number 1 around this time?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Chavo,
Then
Hector.
Then Mondo.
Mondo never really got the love
Mondo's
the
in
rest of them
California.
did.
He's from California a lot. He did a lot of stuff with LaBelle.
Right.
Remember, he did the book with Gene LaBelle. Remember?
He sure did. Yep. I always
Are
laugh.
we going down that already? Surely not.
I hope not. Maybe it's 2 out of 3. It's 2 out of 3 falls. I think we did get a count out.
Yeah, 2 out of 3
So
falls.
my apologies. Looks like I got a highlight clip of 2 out of 3 falls. So this is not the full thing.
Okay, the Cobra Twist, ain't it?
Now we are. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. There it is. Full Cobra Twist right there.
Well, that's Jumbo's gimmick.
I don't think it was his finish yet.
Okay.
He was still popping that flying knee or that double underhook suplex.
Gotcha. Oh, hip toss him out. Well, hip toss him out. So I'm saying they're both baby faces.
Yeah.
Nobody's really done anything dastardly. Yeah, whatever. However you say it.
Yeah, no, just good wrestling. The Guerreros were baby faces at least a lot in California, I know.
Yeah. They were baby faces a lot until in was it 84 in Florida and Mid-South? That's the only time I remember being heels, I think.
And we've covered Hector in Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh, the old bear hug on him.
Yeah, Mill's not as strong as he thinks he is.
I was saying, I only ever remember seeing him do a bear hug.
Oh man, Mill's a big guy.
Oh, nice forearms. Hit the ropes, drop down. Oh, get it again on the bear hug. Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Chavo's over here. Oh, the great power of Mil Meskers.
Oh, elbow. Oh, that's nice.
That's that Dusty Rhodes bear hug break, always.
Yeah, the elbow.
They also never held Dusty up too long.
No. Oh, nice little forearms.
Yeah, he had those European uppercuts down.
There we go. It looked like he split his legs. Did you see that? It looked like
I think he ran into the boot so hard they split.
Yeah.
Chavo ate those.
What was that? Did you see? Something happened there? Did he slip and they just let's just go with something different?
I don't know. He set up like he was going for the crossbody and then said, nah.
Working that arm.
Working that. We got lost, brother.
Yeah. We'll settle back down. Yeah, because he went to go up and look like he went to jump and just kind of went straight down. Uh-oh, what we got here?
That's well, never mind. I thought he was going to pull back on it, and that would have been.
Well, we got to click. Well,
oh god.
Oh gosh.
Oh jeez.
That was nasty looking, wasn't it?
That looked like. What the heck was that?
I don't know, but he just dropped it right on his head.
So did he just win 2 straight falls? Oh no, it was a counter.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was 2 straight falls.
2 straight falls, yeah. Dude, he dropped him right on his forehead. Sorry about that. Sorry, I lost you on the way down there. To me, you just landed on your forehead. I'm assuming that's the finish, but it didn't look.
It was some weird
drop on your forehead.
Well, the finish was that weird suplex body slam combination.
Yeah, but
it looked like the safest Northern Lights brainbuster ever.
Off in the ring.
Oh, because he's got to hug all his adoring fans.
I've never seen somebody towel off in the ring. Just on a regular match.
I had when they had to do like an interview in the ring or something afterward. If they came with a ring with a towel, but he didn't come with a towel, did he?
He didn't want to get no sweat on the belt.
That's probably it. Huh. That was something.
Man, he dropped him. I never seen somebody get dropped on their forehead before.
I have. With that exact same move. That's how Benoit broke his neck in ECW.
Okay.
Sabu went to flapjack him and something went crazy.
Yeah.
And he just landed right on top of his head.
I've never seen nobody a move. I mean, it's always always got messed up though.
I think that was probably a mess.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody messed up somewhere on that. It was 2 different. Yeah, they were on the same. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, they weren't on the same page on that one.
No, they weren't. I'm sorry, it was so clipped up. I did not think it was. I need to start watching these whenever I pull these old Japanese matches because I should be suspect when I see that they're only like 11 minutes because it's.
Well, it's like I try to think about it. Masters and Chavo 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Yeah, that's gonna be clipped up because they're gonna go a while.
Yeah. Well, I'll know better for next time.
That's all right. Well, a little bit we saw was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a lot of wrestling. I don't think did anybody throw a punch?
No, they were both baby faces. I mean, Mascaras put him over afterward, which he doesn't do.
Yeah. I guess he felt better dropping on his forehead.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, I about crippled you. You okay?
Yeah. I'm getting paid thousands and thousands more dollars than you are, so let me at least let you cheer for this guy.
And you're probably right, but they're both making pretty good.
Oh yeah, but Mascaras is making more than.
Yeah, without a doubt. Mascaras is making top guy money.
Yeah. because he only went like what, twice a year. So yeah, he's probably making the week or 2 weeks he's there. He's probably making more than anybody on the show. But like I said, he only worked like 2 times a year. I think that's what I read somewhere. At that time period in the 70s and early 80s, he was working like twice. He worked there twice a year. So I mean, you can tell because the people, you can tell they ain't there often because people are going ape crap.
Yeah, they were. We can't say much about this match because it was so clipped up.
Yeah.
But man, he was over.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen the cops with the helmets on. That's the first time in Japan I've seen that. So yeah, that match was get to the ring was more stiffer than the match was.
Yeah, without a doubt.
That was crazy.
Few men have logged the miles, shaken the hands, and put in the work Chris Michaels has to become a pro wrestler. Pro wrestling proved to be everything a young boy dreamed it would be, but it also extracted a far greater toll on his body and soul than he ever imagined. Chris Michaels' book Indestructible chronicles a career spanning more than 3 decades, in which Chris has had cups of coffee in every major promotion, knocking on one door after another, never getting that big break, but never, ever giving up. Michaels holds nothing back, sharing in his own words the good, the bad, and the ugly sides of pro wrestling. He shares humorous stories of ring mishaps and meeting his heroes, as well as reveals the failed relationships, broken promises, dead-end roads, and gut-wrenching injuries. A lesser man would have quit decades ago, but not Chris Michaels. He continues to do the drives, make the towns, and prove to fans and wrestlers alike that he is truly indestructible. Pick up your copy of Indestructible on Amazon.com, EatSleepWrestle.com, or directly from Chris Michaels himself. You won't regret it. I think we're about to get more stiff, though, because we're going to stay in Japan. But we're going to go to the bathhouse.
Well, usually stiff and bathhouse, it goes together. I think this will have a little different meaning in this one, though.
I think it might, because the first comment on the YouTube page, this is brought to us by Step Into Infamy over on YouTube. The very first comment on this that I see says, I think Jerry the King Lawler would have a field day while doing commentary on a match like this. I have not pre-watched this at all. I just know it's in a bathhouse. Bathhouse death match, Tarzan Goto and Mr. Ganasuki versus the Headhunters from IWA Japan, August 21st, 1995.
Okay, so without getting too dirty, I've always heard a bathhouse was kind of like a massage parlor.
So
in the United States. So is it the same over there?
I'm not sure. So from what I understand, they're just like this place is like artificially heated water, with like jacuzzis and stuff like that, and it's just a place to go and relax. Now,
is there happy endings like in America at the massage parlors?
I'm not sure. Now, a quick Google search would say no. Well, actually, a quick DuckDuckGo search says no at first. DuckDuckGo, there's more privacy on your search history. Anyway, you scroll down at first, and it's just what is a Japanese bathhouse. But then, as you get a little farther down, the naked truth about Japanese bathhouses, Soapland, the sex guide to Japan, Tokyo Night Style. Let's see. Top 10 best X-rated Japanese bathhouses. So what have you got us watching, Quentin?
I don't know, dude. We're about to call it audible.
No, it's on YouTube, so it can't be too bad.
Okay.
But we're about to find out. Are you zeroed out over on your side?
Yeah, I see that. The bathhouses, like I guess so.
All
they're
right.
Like they are in America too.
If you're zeroed out, go ahead.
I guess
sorry.
you got different levels of them. I guess
We're about to see what we got with this
from legit to walking out with a smile on your face.
There you go. So we're gonna take this journey together, guys. Zero out at home.
I'm zeroed out.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there's the girls.
Well, yeah, there's 3 young ladies. They have the
dude in a yellow suit.
They have the ring mat down on the floor of the bathhouse.
All right.
Like the guy's bad dye job.
Is that a suit or is it Uh-oh. All right. Hey there. Uh-oh, here we go.
Tights and tennis shoes. We are not getting our boots wet.
Tarzan Go looks so different from '87, don't he?
Oh yeah.
We used to watch '87 Memphis.
Tarzan Go to. I remember watching them.
They scared the girls.
I like how one of the headhunters like lost a knee pad.
Actually, this is when they were. I hadn't got his too big where they hardly could move.
Oh, you mean when they got signed?
Yeah. They probably got signed, they got too big. Or we got signed 5 years earlier. It'd been all right.
Tarzan Goto just looks like he's part of the reason I wear the one strap now, because you can look like a bad butt, I'll say, to keep it clean for you. Like, he always looked awesome.
Yeah.
God, the scars on his head, though.
He's bad mouthing the girls. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what this.
I love that the headhunters are standing up for the girls.
Are they the baby faces?
I think so.
Oh my gosh! What did we watch? Where are they going? Oh, what we got here? Oh, there's people in there. Oh my!
They're actually naked.
They're washing his head.
There's people in there actually. Those guys are actually naked.
Oh my gosh! What the frick is this?
Are we watching a softcore Skinamax thing?
I don't know what this is. Oh, got locked up.
What the?
I don't know what this is, man. This is the most weirdest crap I think I've ever seen in my life. Oh, nice headbutt. Snapmare.
God, I hope he throws them into invisible ropes.
He's choking. Let's just do some choking since we got no ring. Or those who've been the glass windows back here, sliding doors. Oh! This lady's chilling?
Man, this ain't bad for them two.
Do what?
It ain't bad for them two.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Except they're in there with socks and shoes on.
Yeah. No, clothesline. Oh, man, they're taking bumps on that thing. 1, 2. Did he even kick out?
I don't know, but somebody's standing there with a shirt and no pants on. So they have to go off.
They're going to make a tag.
They have to make a tag. And what the heck is going?
These guys are naked.
Please fall. Please fall.
You know that's going to be slick coming out of the water.
Well, and that mat is a vinyl mat.
Yeah, it's going to be slick.
Yeah, you tell him, Japanese Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. Uh-oh, where are they going? Uh-oh, they're going. That's a girl.
Oh, yep. We just saw boobs.
We just saw. We can't use this, dude.
It's on YouTube. We're using it. This is hilarious.
Oh my gosh! What the smokes?
Oh, and I censored myself from saying ass earlier.
Is she calling the police?
She looks like she's calling terrible acting, is what she's calling.
What the?
And we're going to interview this old guy who was in here.
Yeah, I was like, who's this guy? Oh, let me get some wood.
Oh, the sauna.
Oh, he's
why is he wearing? Oh, I thought he was wearing a belly shirt. He's got a weightlifting belt on for some reason.
Where's nips and bush all over this thing? I can't believe they're showing this.
Oh God, this is so great. Oh, we are going to put a warning before this one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh, What the crap?
Hey, I'm glad the headhunters aren't naked.
It ain't over yet.
That's true.
Oh,
And in all this, we get a spinning toe hold.
A spinning toe hold. Oh my gosh.
I love that they have to sit in the bath farthest away to get tagged.
Yeah, because there's no, that's where the other ones are just like little.
They're like little faucets that you sit on.
Yeah. Oh.
I admire the knee health of all these guys, all these old men.
He got him underwater. Did you see him? He put him underwater.
And he's not doing anything about it.
Yeah, they're splashing each other.
I like it goes from, we're going to try to drown you, to, oh God, what? Someone's naked butt was just sitting on that little stool. And he put it on his head. Of course he did. Yes. This is chaos of the best kind.
This is just, you're supposed to stay in there. Where are they going? Look, the rest tell them to get back in there. Well, they tagged.
This is the Pier Sixer.
Oh my gosh, this is just the okay. Somebody get a yellow card. This is soccer. What? What is
I hope this is an advertisement for this bathhouse, and like this is like new great prices.
Yeah, he's trying to drown him again.
You know, they're sitting here like, this is the silliest thing we've ever done, but it sure beats bumping in the razor blades and thumbtacks.
Exactly. I was gonna say, yeah, no glass or nothing like that. Oh, we got a camera. Look at an in-tub camera. Look.
Oh my goodness gracious! And now we're back at the sauna heater.
Yeah.
With her giant military walkie-talkie.
I was gonna say, the antenna on that thing.
Who was the guy from MASH who handled all the communication stuff?
Radar.
Yeah.
Radar.
And of course it was, yeah. Your radar from MASH is right off screen.
Yeah. Once he told her to do something, here, you do some work. You load this wood up.
I like, he's in a tank top and boxer shorts and a weight belt.
Where do you get the soap at on his face? Oh, that's his makeup. Never mind.
That's his face paint running.
Yeah, that's right. It's like, where do you get soap at? Oh. Is he gonna give up?
A little straight arm bar, hopefully.
Oh, is he gonna give up?
There's still some time left.
Say, brother can't make the save because he's way over in the hot tub.
Yeah, there's no rope break. I wonder if they smartened all the people up in here that they would be.
He's biting. He's biting his cat.
Wonder if these people were smartened up that they'd be naked on camera.
I don't. Who knows?
All this chaos is going on, and like the men specifically are still just sitting there, like washing their backs off.
Well, that one dude, yeah, they're just. Is he puking?
I mean, he's been trying to.
What?
Ooh, artistic fade into the burning fire. Into the fire. Sorry.
Yeah.
What we got? Is this kind of like a spinning toe hold?
Kind of. I was trying to see. There's like all kinds of people back here in that room with clothes on now. See those people back here with clothes on?
Well, yeah, they're like, our dongs have been on TV. Let's cover them up.
He's still trying to drown old boy.
One headhunter is in a wet t-shirt contest. Well, both of them, I guess, are in a wet t-shirt contest right now.
Oh, we fell out.
Up. Referee, get him back in. Is this like a cinematic match before cinematic matches were cool?
That's what I'm wondering now. Okay, is it over?
That's headhunter B, I guess, because it said B. He's disqualified because he is out of the thing. Or did dude give up?
I don't know. I guess he gave up.
I guess he did. You get a red card.
One free pass.
Maybe it's disqualified because headhunter B was out.
I guess. Oh, what?
He is not going to get on that stretcher. That stretcher is not going to do anything for him. Please try it, but that's not going to happen.
The 4 little guys is going to try to carry him on it.
Yeah, I would love to see the attempt, but nothing's going to happen from that.
I just took it away. Let's go back over here to the women's side. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Well, I picked a humdinger, didn't I?
You did. The headhunters are like, yay, cheer us, guys, that we are.
They're still sitting there.
Yeah, just make sure they're clean.
We'll be back next week to
We are so proud we won this. Wow.
I don't.
And mercifully, that has ended.
Oh, wow. I don't know what to say there.
I don't either. Hey, I'm the one who said it's on YouTube. It can't be that bad. I was wrong.
Yes, you were. Wow.
Well, folks, like I said, I will have put a warning prior to this, but if for some reason you skipped over the warning and went straight to the match, apologies if you're a small child. If you're not, no apologies needed. You're a grown adult.
Wow. I am just
What was that?
I don't know what that was. I don't know what to, I don't know, dude. Wow. I thought
That was 95. When did FMW start like kind of going downhill? They were still pretty hot in 95, right? Yeah, that's King of Deathmatch time. This wasn't FMW. This was IWA.
It's IWA, yeah. It's King of Deathmatch is IWA. It's that same year.
So this is hot for them. They're just doing crazy things, I guess.
When did?
Because this seems like something crazy Onita would do, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Who owned IWA? Was that Quiones?
Yeah, Little Victor, yeah. I'm trying to think when he opened up with Savio Vega in Puerto Rico. I'm trying to think, was that 80? Was that 90, 98?
See, IWA Puerto Rico. It's founded in 99.
Okay. I was close to 98. So in between 95 and that time period when it had, so I'm thinking probably give it a couple of years after this, probably started going downhill. Well, then again, I'm going to tell you something. I remember I did see a show from the same time period. I don't know what town it was. Actually, it was a card of IWA, same time period. And man, it had, who was it? I want to say it was Cactus and Funk working on top, and there were maybe 100 people there, maybe 200 tops. And they had like a scaffold match with Miguel Perez Jr. and somebody. And their scaffold match was a cherry picker. And I mean, it was a big card. I mean, it was a stacked card, and it didn't draw worth crap. And it was the same time period. So I don't know, how they were, how much longer they lasted. Maybe they, did that big show, the King of the Death matches, and maybe that was their show each year that kept them afloat.
Well, it says here Quiones left IWA at the end of 1995, along with the NWA affiliation. Goto, Ganasuki, and Flying Kid Ichihara followed suit in 96 to join Tokyo Pro, and IWA started going downhill after losing much of the talent that Quiones booked. So after this, in 96, they started going downhill, but it wasn't a reason for them to do weird. I don't know. They just do weird stuff, apparently.
Yeah.
And Quiones was the booker too. Like from everything I'm saying, he was the booker. So it's not like they had hired some crazy booker who's like, I got an idea.
That was just, I don't know. I don't know much about the IWA. I just know it was, it had the King of the Death matches thing, and I saw some stuff. It's where Joe worked there. Pogo worked there a lot. That's where Pogo was it Masagua? Like how he says it, caught his head on fire. And that was crazy. I had that tape of that. That was wild. You ever seen that? Pogo blows the fire on dude's head and it catches it on fire.
Yeah, I have. That's
crazy. So I don't know a lot about the IWA. I just know bits and pieces. So I know they did a lot of crazy stuff, So yeah. Well, they were competing with Onita. So if Onita did that swimming pool match in '94, so this was '95. So I don't know, dude. I guess they were just trying to do something off the wall, and
they won.
I mean, wrestling and boobies. I mean, that's gonna get some viewers.
Well, I think the best thing we can say about that match is that happened.
Yeah, it's hard to review that because I don't. Oh my gosh.
Like WWE Raw, but without the budget, WMF Medium Rare captured the chaos of live Wrestling Mayhem Federation hardcore events held throughout Rutherford County, Tennessee in the early 2000s. This weekly series was produced by our good friend, Multimedia Monte Carlo, a local TV personality turned pro wrestling manager who would threaten to edit fans from the broadcast if they didn't give him his proper respect. So fast forward nearly 20 years later, and Mr. Carlo has brought WMF Medium Rare to YouTube. Mr. Carlo has painstakingly went back to the vault to bring this cult classic wrestling promotion back for a new generation of fans to witness. Check out WMF Medium Rare's channel over on YouTube and tell them we sent you. Well, let's do this. Let's see where we're going to go next week.
All right.
I'll start us out. I'm actually staying in IWA Japan.
What?
Yeah, staying in IWA Japan. Yeah, well, it's not that brave. We're going to go a month later. We're going to go September 20th, 1995. IWA King of the Deathmatch Tournament. Cactus Jack versus Terry Gordy. I've seen this match, but it's been a long time.
I remember most of that one. You just had the thing of the bed of thumbtacks in them.
Yeah.
I remember that one more than any of the matches on that card.
But I'm going to I say we watch this one because this is Gordy hadn't fully lost a step yet.
Yeah, he had.
Yeah, not fully. No. He doesn't he doesn't look like a space cadet when you stare at him yet.
He didn't have his stroke or whatever.
I know, but he hadn't fully lost his step yet. He fires up with Mick, and Mick even talks about it in his book that like for a minute there was a little bit of that old Terry Gordy. So I kind of want to re-see that and just watch Mick work as hard as he can to bring that old Terry Gordy out.
Yeah. I don't know what to pick after that doozy we just had.
You're going to watch the CM Punk Homicide match from FIP where they fought into a strip club next, huh?
What?
Oh, yeah, that was a thing. If I remember right, one of the owners of Full Impact Pro also owned a strip club that they ran right next to. So in one of the matches, they fought into the strip club. Oh, yeah, Punk covers it in one of his shoots because he said something really, Punk-like to a stripper, and she asked for an apology afterward.
Okay.
Saying something about her being a whore or something like that.
Oh.
And in true Punk fashion, I believe he said, "I'm sorry that you're a whore." Punk was vicious, man.
I had no other more pick. I'm looking at stuff I got on my gimmick here, and
they're all bathhouse death matches.
I think I'm gonna try to get the totally furthest thing, and I had this on my thing to pick, but like way down the line because we just did an Andre match, but it's the totally opposite of anything that we've seen today. Should I just go with it? Even though we watched the Andre match,
it's fine. Let's go with it.
No, just watch the Andre match. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. I think all right. I'm hoping this is not clipped. I'm gonna make sure the front of this match actually starts out because it's from it's either from Worldwide or Main Event. Okay, it looks like it goes straight into it and hope it has a finish. All right. We're gonna go to March 24th, 1990. This is going further away I can get it from a bathhouse. Road Warrior Animal versus Ron Simmons.
That'll be interesting. Two big powerhouses, and not the worker of the Road Warriors. Who's uploaded this? Or
should I go with the two work? Because I got this. This almost been taped the same place because right behind it I got Butch Reed versus Road Warrior Hawk. The two workers of the two teams. but we'll go with Road Warrior Animal and Ron Simmons.
Okay, who's uploaded it?
The Regal Stretch.
All right, so that's brought to us by the Regal Stretch. Let me go ahead.
Have we used it before?
I believe we have. I can't remember for what.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. But in mine, by the way, was brought to us by Premier Pro Wrestling.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do the Road Warrior Animal versus Ron Simmons. Is this? I know we don't have no. Sure, we don't have no bathhouse.
Naked women just run through the ring.
Yeah.
And it made it to TV. They're unable to cut it out.
Yeah. So this was 90. So Doom had just lost their mask recently. So because I think they lost their mask end of 89, early 90.
Something like that. And I'm glad they did, but they looked cool in those masks, man.
I liked it. Was different. I don't want to sound racist or not, but you hardly ever saw black guys in masks, you know?
Yeah, no, there wasn't. You had them, Rough and Ready.
Well, I'm talking about like on a national.
I'm talking about period.
Well, yeah, but nationwide TV, you didn't used to see, you know what I'm saying?
And them, Rough and Ready, Sweet Brown Sugar, Ebony Diamond. And those are Ebony Diamond and Sweet Brown Sugar part-time. You know, they weren't always in masks. Like, you know, Stagger Lee, that was part-time. That wasn't always in a mask. That was a gimmick.
There's Stagger Lee's. There's
but,
JYD and
but I'm saying both of them were part-time. They were Loser Leaves Town. They come back.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, as it was. Yeah.
I mean, Sweet Ebony Diamond, was that always Rocky Johnson outright, or was that I lost the match, I came back under a mask?
The truth, I don't know. I don't know if I'm thinking it was probably lost it and had to come under a mask, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then Leroy Brown was that too, wasn't he?
I never knew Leroy Brown wore a mask.
I thought there was a bad Leroy Brown that came out in the mask. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mistaken.
He might have, but
wasn't that JYD? No, JYD was Stagger Lee.
My bad. I mean, I ain't saying Leroy Brown. I never saw him with a mask on. So I mean, he could have at one time. I don't know. That I don't know.
I'm actually looking forward to it. So 90. So Animal could work better than he could in the 80s for sure at this point.
Yeah.
And Simmons, you know, we talk about Simmons. You said we kind of said he's not the work, but no, Ron Simmons was real good. He wasn't Butch Reed. Butch Reed was awesome.
Oh, well, he was still, you know, he hadn't been working that long.
Yeah.
At this time, 4 years.
Yeah, but such a freak athlete. Good God.
Yeah. Well, he got better as the year on, but he was still, you know.
Well, I mean, he's only a couple years from being world champion, right?
Yeah. Was those what, 92, 93?
Yeah.
Wasn't that far off. Yeah.
So this match is going to be how did Big E put it? Two big men slapping meat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one, and I've never seen it. So I know you've seen the IWA match. I haven't seen it in many years.
It's been 20-something years too since I've seen that. I just remember there was thumbtacks. That was about hardcore as Gordy would get, I guess.
Yeah, well, probably. I remember when I was watching that tape and I saw that Gordy was in this, and I go, "Why you?"
Yeah, after he had that stroke.
That's the thing. I didn't know about the stroke, and that his work had gone downhill. I didn't know any of that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Baba wouldn't use him because he just couldn't use him. Well.
Yeah, he definitely couldn't do that style for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's gonna. Yeah. I said it's been so long. I just remember the thumbtack. So we'll watch that. We'll watch this one. Try to get that. Whatever that was, we just watched out of our erase from our memory. Whew.
Well, to jump topics on that, I hear that you have an announcement. Something was just announced by our friend Scott Teal.
Oh yeah. I mean, let me pull that up real fast. I mentioned it earlier a few weeks or a month back where he was working on one of the books he's working on. He released today the Classic Arena Programs #9. It's the early years. It's the early Sam Mushnick years. St. Louis, Missouri, 1945 through 1949 by Scott Teal and Koji Miyamoto. So I know I butchered that name, but
no, you're close. You're close. Koji Miyamoto.
So yeah, this is one that's was it last month, or I think it's last month that he said he was working on fiction release that he put today that it's ready to roll. So if you like the St. Louis territory, this is going back to 45. So that's Mushnick probably around when he first started running the St. Louis territory for him. So it should be really, really interesting.
Yeah, and looking at the write-up, these are going to have programs with people like Buddy Rogers, Jim Wright, Ray Steele, Gorgeous George, Lou Thez, Wild Bill Longston. I mean, you're going to have some of the stars of the golden age of professional wrestling, and have reprints of these programs that Scott and Koji Miyamoto have compiled and put together into a bound book form. And Scott, like you said, Scott's so I don't want to say OCD, so meticulous, so detail oriented.
Detailed, yes.
Yeah, if he didn't have a full run, he wouldn't want to put stuff out, stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's going to be good. Yeah, so if you're a big St. Louis fan, definitely suggest checking that out. I mean, like I said, all Scott's stuff's good, so I'm sure you won't be disappointed in that. So,
but I was about to say, that's not all though.
No. No, it isn't. So I know that's horrible sounding noise right there. Actually got some of the DVDs that he sent me that I'm be working on. So we'll go through them here in a little bit.
Now this isn't the finished product. This is like what territories you're reviewing, right?
This is what I'm going through, making the match list for and everything.
Okay.
And then I write out what the matches are and all that and everything, the years and everything, and then send it back to him, and he puts it on his site. Some of the stuff's interesting. I have no, like this one, it says Deep South Championship Wrestling, Southeastern Championship Wrestling. Now Deep South, that was Jody Hamilton's. I think he had Deep South off and on to like late 80s through the 90s, and then when they were a developmental in mid 2000s.
Right.
Then they got this one. I have no idea what this is. This is Championship Wrestling of America, and it's like 3 volumes. He's got a Universal Wrestling Federation. I don't know what that is. Lucha Libre at Arena Mexico, February 19th, 1992.
Oh, I can't wait till you make the match listings on that one.
Lucha Libre at Arena Mexico, February 28th, 92. And Lucha Libre at Arena Mexico, March 6th, 1992. Powerbomb Championship Wrestling. I don't know what that is. Universal Wrestling Association.
Is that Fest?
I'm thinking it is Goulas.
Okay.
I got Volume 1, Volume 2. I have no idea what this says. UWFI, the Fight for Champions, Japan, USA, Russia final.
You're going to be watching Texas the shoot style.
Yeah, Texas All-Star Wrestling.
That was San Antonio, correct?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's it was the second. I think Texas All-Star was after Southwest. Then we got Person Superstars, Bambi, Volume 1. Portland Wrestling, Volume 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no years, so I don't know. Okay. Person Superstars, Mr. Wrestling number 2, Volume 1, Volume 2. Here's another one. I don't know this is what this is. It's interesting sounding. Southern Championship Wrestling from Georgia.
That's the most generic name.
Yeah, that's I'm wondering what that is. I'm hoping it's some of that late 80s independent Georgia stuff. Bay Area Wrestling Volume 1 through 3. I'm hoping that's San Francisco. I like to see some of those San Francisco stuff. Then we got Championship Wrestling from Florida, Volume 2 through, good grief, a lot of Florida. Volume 8, 2 through Volume 8. I don't know, you have no years. Then we got the LPWA Super Ladies Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Oh, we may see some Chrissy Love.
Exactly. Like I was going to say, might see some old Burt Prentice on there. So, like I said, I don't know. There's no really dates on this stuff. So, when I get into more of it, I don't know more of the dates. Like I said, the Georgia stuff might be interesting because I'm hoping some of that late 80s independent Georgia stuff that was out early in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. Any Florida's usually good. If it's 70s and early 80s, well, even up until they closed down, it was still good. I'm hoping hoping at San Francisco because I haven't seen a lot of that stuff.
So you said it's called Bay Area Wrestling?
Yeah.
So I did a quick search on Bay Area Wrestling. I don't know if this is the one because it's an independent, so it could be anything. It says Bay Area Wrestling ran from 1989 to 1993 and aired on KSIX TV 6 studio in Newark, California, as well as on sports channels in half a dozen Western states. promoted by Bay Area wrestling legend and trainer Woody Farmer. BAW helped launch the careers of wrestlers such as Shane Cody, Jason Styles, Super Diablo, Crash Holly, and many more. Chris Jericho had his first ever televised match at Bay Area Wrestling. WWE Hall of Famer Mae Young was a trainer for Woody Farmer, as well as a TV commentator and manager. And if this is the one little thing over on YouTube with the YouTube username Indie Handshake, which I figured you'd appreciate, there is a full documentary titled Woody Farmer's Bay Area Wrestling.
Huh. So it'll be some independent wrestling. Huh? That's cool.
Yeah.
Just like I'm gonna see what it is. I still hope it's the 70s San Francisco stuff.
Oh, I imagine that's what you hope it is. I kind of hope it's this indie stuff because I'm seeing clips from this documentary and it looks fun. You know what it looks like? It looks like they were trying to 100% keep a hold of that old 80s studio feel.
Mm-hmm.
And because of when it was, they're stuck in the past. Like it looks like, what's that? Have you seen that thing Impact Wrestling does where they're like a fake territory?
Mm-mm.
Well, it looks like that. It looks like they're trying to be a parody of themselves, but they're taking it 100% serious.
Okay.
But now I watch it in '87 because, like I said, it started in what they say, 83, 89. Okay, they have clips from '87, so that must be the clips of the guy who started it, the Woody Farmer guy.
Okay.
But they've got interviews. They even showed an interview with Chris Jericho in it. So, and this was put up in January 2nd, 2022. This documentary was. So, if it is that, there's a companion piece on YouTube.
Huh. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I was supposed to start that stuff last week, and I got behind with baseball.
Now you've got to let your ankle rest.
Yeah.
So you'll have plenty of time to kick up and watch it.
Yeah. So that's what that was. Well, see, I'm hoping. And I hope that the Georgia stuff, like I said, there was several different independents throughout like that time period. I know was it what was that? There was a clip I've seen a bunch of clips of from I want to say 88ish, maybe 89. They were at some bar and Tommy Rich gets jumped by Paul Lee and somebody. And he's just gushing blood, and Crusher Blackwell. I think it's Crusher Blackwell's promotion, and he's wearing a hood. I can't remember the name of it. Peachtree. I can't remember.
I've heard of a Peach State Wrestling. If it's in Georgia, that would make sense.
Yeah, but there was all kinds of indies in the late '80s in Georgia, and that I always heard had some good stuff. Good stuff on it. So I'm hoping that's some of that, and. Now, so I think that UWA is Goulas's UWA from early '80s, which if it is, I've done seen pretty much all it's been floating around. So really, again, maybe it's some that I haven't. It's been discovered, Yeah,
like you said, things are popping up all the time. Well, heck, we're getting just from that documentary. We've got indie footage that probably hasn't seen the light of day since '93 when that closed down.
Yeah,
and now people are seeing that there's a market for it.
Yeah. Oh, there's always a market for everything. Has a market,
It's just getting in front of those eyes.
Yeah, people know it's out there, and actually getting in front of the eyes. I know you don't have, you don't get to watch AW. They had Bucks against FTR last night.
I watched everything from the hot tag, and holy cow,
that
was an amazing tag match.
Yeah, that was really good.
Hey, let's talk about the white hot baby face that is Dax Harwood.
Ain't that the truth?
They built a hot tag just perfectly.
Yeah, that was good, man. That was some good stuff. And you notice the Bucks didn't just go all out crazy with their crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That was good. I mean, they still had their big main stuff, but they didn't go just, what I'm saying? It was good.
And there's a lot of teases of their normally crazy stuff, but it would get countered or something to be more believable.
Yeah, it was good.
Like Dax countered an Asai moonsault that face buster backflip out Asai moonsault, countered it to a suplex on the floor.
Yeah, it was.
Man,
that was really good. They said that match with the FTR and Briscoes the week before was really good.
I've seen clips
But
of it. It was really good. I'm going to go back and watch it. I'm behind on so much wrestling, especially
yeah.
from WrestleMania weekend. So many big things happened.
Oh yeah.
I
But yeah.
saw the whole match, Samoa Joe coming in and just destroying Max Caster.
Yeah. Oh, his rap was funny.
His rap was good.
Oh, that was so funny, dude. Yeah, he don't. I mean, they're funny every week. I mean, he. But yeah, that tag match was. I watched it this morning. Yeah, that was lights out, man. That was so good. Um, yeah, the FTR is the biggest baby face in the company, ain't they?
At least in front of that
Wow.
crowd that night, they were
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, that match was so good, and yeah, I saw it. That it just yeah, it was. I love how because it shows you the Bucks can go out and have a match and don't have to do all their crazy stuff, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, put them there with the right guys. They don't have to. They just did enough of their stuff, and like I said, in the count, they would counter some stuff, tease it. But yeah, they still got their main stuff in, but it wasn't the whole match of just that style. So yeah, that was man, that was a good match. That was so good. I'm glad they put it on last because after last week the match with Punk and Harwood's like, how you gonna follow that?
Yeah, no, without a doubt.
You can have had 2 weeks in a row of we're going to try to make people follow that. The Christian, um, uh, the incredible Shrinking Mad Adam Cole match was really good. Uh, Man, he is getting too small, man. He is so small. He doesn't have any arms anymore. He just have a little bit of arms. And he is so tiny. Um, no, it was really good. Man, it was a good match too. But they got too much cussing on there. That's one thing I don't like. They got too much cussing, and Jade Cargill can't give a promo without cussing in it. That's all. Every one of her
Well,
promos, she
I
has to
mean,
cuss.
her catchphrase is a curse word.
I know, but it's that, and then she cusses more. I just like, just give her one where you don't have to, promo without, and yeah, catchphrases. But yeah,
What are your thoughts on Smart Mark Sterling? I think he's great. Cornette does not like him, and I don't get it.
I mean, he plays as a kid's character to a T. I think. You
Yeah,
know.
I think so too. So I don't know. It's just I love Jim Cornette, but I don't always agree with everything, and that's
No.
one of the ones I'm just like I don't get it.
No, what his character is, dude. I think he does his character great. You know, I don't. I mean, what? I mean, that's what his character is. What he's. That's what he. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't understand either. I mean, he's supposed to be a slimy, little weaselly. You know.
Attorney, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand that either. Yeah, I think he does a really good job for what he's for his gimmick. He does really but yeah, that tag match I still can't get how good that tag match was.
It was definitely something, man. It was amazing. So
Yeah,
what you got going on over at Luthez UWA? Have you found
I haven't put nothing
anything
up
new?
this week. I just realized that I hadn't put nothing up this week.
Well, I know you've been down all week, so
I'll probably put something up tomorrow. I'll go through my files and see what was happening from. I go like I said, I'm going in weekly order. Um, oh gosh, it's the last. I think last week I put the last week of
uh,
July, so it'd be the first week of August. So it's only got like 3 more weeks.
yeah, then we're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do.
I don't know. Yeah, because it's done. Because I can put up this like the I can put up the. See, they ran. I'm thinking okay, because they had stopped running Chattanooga. They didn't run much Chattanooga. I don't think toward the end of July at all, or even in July. I don't know. I don't. Actually, I don't have much on Chattanooga. There's no newspaper. I can't find no newspaper for Arkansas. There's no news. The Chattanooga newspaper's not online to get stuff from, so I just get Chattanooga stuff here and there. I'm gonna look in the Mark James's book, and when the last time I looked, I don't. I remember looking to see how many times they ran Chattanooga. I think they only ran it a couple of times in July, once or twice, and then they came back in August for a big show out at the baseball stadium where the Chattanooga Lookouts, the Double A baseball team played, and I heard it didn't do good at all. And the following week is when I found the letter to the athletic commission where where Buddy Lee and Danny Davis they were severing ties with Fez, and that he was not part of UWA anymore. So I'm just wondering if that big show in Chattanooga basically was the straw that broke the camel's back, you know?
Yeah.
You know, because you run in the Armory in Chattanooga, and then you go to the big baseball stadium. Usually, you're expecting a big crowd, and it bombed. So I think that was the last straw. And then I got that. I found that letter, and then they still had their TV. It was still ran. I think 2 more weeks. I guess because it was already paid up, and they had it in the can. I'm assuming. So I think it ran like 2 more weeks on national TV when there was no shows in Nashville. The last show Dez ran was Kingsport, or was it Bristol? I got the thing. I can't remember which one. I think it's Kingsport. But he ran it under the UWA banner, so he actually ran outlaw because he had no license to run because the license were under UWA of Buddy Lee and Danny Davis. So he actually ran that last show was outlaw. And like I said, he ran way over in East Tennessee. So, it makes, he would, because, if he tried to run here in Nashville, he would have got shut down. And that was like September 1st. So, yeah, I only got like maybe 3 more weeks of stuff and it's done. So, and I'm trying to think I got to look through the last card for Owensboro because I said they were running Owensboro every Monday night. And I think their last one I remember seeing, I think, was maybe the first or second week of August on that one too. So it all come crashing down fast for them,
Yeah. It came crashing down and it hurt inside.
So yeah. So I got a few more weeks of that, then I'm done. So then I'll figure something out. Just leave it up, and maybe people will keep looking. People hadn't seen because there's all you scroll all the way. It's way. I got all kinds of stuff way down, way in the back. So
I'm going to make a suggestion, and we don't have to go into detail on it. But I think because you've always had a thing about random outlaws, I think you'd have to change the name to something. But I think you make this bigger and you start covering random outlaws.
If I do it like random outlaw, I would do a different one page. I would keep that there because there's so much stuff on it, so people won't have to go,
Because I know you love finding posters of random outlaws from the 80s and stuff like that. So
I found all kinds of stuff from East Tennessee from the late 70s, early 80s outlaw stuff. It's crazy. I got a bunch of stuff of that stuff I found through the years.
that's something I think you would enjoy putting your time into.
Yeah.
Man, you could possibly find people who, actually were there.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. People can add stuff to it because the Fed stuff, I got basically the majority of that stuff,
Yeah.
I got, everybody, I've researched it so much of the years. There's people's got odds and ends stuff here and there, but like just the mass, I got probably the biggest mass amount that's out there, unless, Herbie Weingroff has some stored somewhere, or George, Weingroff has a bunch of their dad's stuff stored somewhere.
I would love for you to talk to them and see if you could get them on an interview, and I would just sit back and do the technical stuff.
Yeah, I would love to do George. He's worked everywhere, and
contact him.
Herbie told me I need to talk to him sometime.
Dude, do it. If he doesn't want to even do it recorded, you'd still love to do it. But if he would do it recorded, I would sit back, let you ask all the questions, and I just run the technical stuff because I know that you would explode if you had to run the technical stuff. So,
well, maybe he could be one of those people with the idea earlier we was talking about.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that's what I would do an outlaw page. Like I said, because I've got most of the stuff that's out there, the mass majority of it. So if I just did an outlaw page, it has stuff, they could post it on there and my whole thing is to get stuff out there so other people can enjoy it.
Exactly.
So if I'm saying just do an outlaw page and have people, hey, post your stuff on here,
Yep.
So probably gonna start working on them after getting all this from them. So all right. Was there anything? I was watching something else before we went on the air and I forgot. I don't know. I don't remember it.
I knew it was the two things from Scott. You didn't mention anything else, but
I'm sure there was something. It ain't no big deal. It must not have been too important. Well, people, if we offended you with that video, I'm sorry.
If they haven't been offended by now, they haven't been listening.
You got a point.
They definitely
Right,
didn't hear our Memphis run.
Oh, yeah, they put it on so I could go to sleep.
Then they didn't get to those Tojo comments.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? We never found out what a big palooka meant, did we?
No, and it's a little too late for me to Google it, but next time.
All right. You got anything to add?
Just want to throw a few plugs out there.
Go ahead. Look away.
Check out NWA Power and NWA USA. Consider purchasing the NWA All Access Pass. It's $49.99 annual subscription. You get every NWA pay-per-view included. First run of NWA Power and NWA USA, plus fight exclusive content. If you would like to buy a pro wrestling related shirt, head on over to storefrontier.com/Plunky's Gimmick Table. Come see me at a live event. And yeah, that's about it. See, ran through them real quick.
Yeah. And like and subscribe to all the videos that we use on the YouTube. Oh, yeah.
Like and subscribe to us.
Yeah. And the match the Monte Carlo put out this week.
Oh, yeah. Hanging Tough versus, who was it again? I watched it. Oh, Vandy and Insane Shane.
Yeah, I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't the ring general. I thought I was.
Oh, no, you were trying, but you were just outnumbered.
I was just trying to direct too many people, too much traffic with too many people going too many different ways.
You had a green partner, a clueless referee, 2 green opponents, and a green manager.
Yeah, still, I should have did better.
I mean, what were you going to do? Yell out directions on a bullhorn?
Might as well.
Duck to sunset.
Oh man, well, I just thought I should have did a better job of controlling the match, but
Hey man, you had a ref who couldn't control anything, so
he was lost like last year's Easter egg, I tell you.
There was one time that ref was distracted for a full 2 minutes.
He was something.
The crowd was chanting "Kill the ref," and the heel announcer was agreeing with him.
Yeah, that's what's bad. It wasn't like he was getting heat like the referee heat he was supposed to be getting. He was getting heat because he was doing such a bad job of
of his job.
He didn't do what?
He's doing such a bad job of his job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to watch it, go check it out. It's over at the WMF. I messed that up, didn't I? Over there, you'll see the graphic. You just follow the graphic when you see the graphic.
Check out the match, like and subscribe to the page. It'll help Monty out.
Yeah. All right. You got anything to add?
Nothing more.
All right. If you're done, I'm done. Sick of Fulker, she's done. Jeremiah Plunkett, Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. Thanks for listening. God bless.
Bye-bye, everybody.